Hello friends, this is Shantanu and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to show you how you can create your first blog post with the help of Thrive Theme Builder. Now, we have installed Thrive Theme Builder on our demo website. If you want to create a custom homepage website like this, if you want to really create a visually appealing website with lots of elements, lots of design elements, then you do not need to hire a developer or you do not need to spend too much in technical things. There are theme builders for WordPress. You can use any one of them. So I have used a couple of them, and in this video I'm going to show you like how you can use Thrive Theme Builders to create your first blog post. I have showed how exactly you can install the entire theme builder and you can create this kind of attractive website in just few minutes. Okay. So you can check that particular tutorial on my YouTube channel and you will easily understand it. Now, how to edit those things. So in that also, in coming days, I'll be creating lots of tutorials. So for that, you can subscribe to my channel so that you do not miss any one of them. So anyway, in this video, I'm going to show you how we can write our blog post with the help of Thrive Theme Builder. Now, as I have mentioned earlier in earlier videos that whenever you are installing Thrive Theme Builder or whenever you are purchasing Thrive Theme Builder, you have to make sure you purchase both Thrive Theme Builder and Thrive Architect plugin. Because if you do not buy Thrive Architect plugin, then you will get lots of limitation. You cannot use the entire drag and drop interface properly. So you have to buy that combo if you want to get the 100% access of this entire product. Otherwise, if you go for Thrive membership, then definitely you will get access to all the products. So I have purchased the membership plugin. That's the reason I got access to all the Thrive plugins, and in coming days I'm going to create videos on those all plugins. Okay, so when you create a new post, what you can do, you can simply, like the way we create a new post in WordPress, you can go here, click on post, new post. Fine. Now whenever you create a new post in WordPress, right now the default editor is coming as Gutenberg editor. Now with Thrive Theme Builder, you have two options. Either you can create the post with the help of Gutenberg editor, or else you can create the post with the help of Thrive Architect. So I have copied some content. So this is the content I have copied. So just let me structure the content a little bit before I show you. So I have just little bit structured the content so that you can understand it easily. So how to use the Gutenberg editor, there are plenty of other videos. I have also uploaded one video long back. So if you want that, you can let me know in the comment section. If you want me to create a new video, then definitely I will do that. Let me make it to 2021. Okay. So you can use the default Gutenberg editor and you can write down your content and then publish it. So let's say if I check the preview, how exactly it will look in the Thrive Theme Builder. So this is how our entire article will look like. It looks really organized. It looks really beautiful. So you can see that in the bottom there is a call to action also is there. So we have not attached any featured image. If you attached it, so it will come here. Okay. So this is one thing you can do. What else you can do? You can use Thrive Architect plugin. So again, what you need to do now, one important thing is either you can use Thrive Architect or you can use Gutenberg. So whatever you use, you have to use only one. If you write something here and if you go to Thrive Architect, this entire editor will get disabled. So you can see that. So we came into Thrive Architect. Now whatever content was there like in the Gutenberg editor, the entire thing will come as a text box within Thrive Architect. Okay. So what you can do, now how to use Thrive Architect. Now this is a kind of a drag and drop WordPress editor. So let's say I have deleted it here. Let me simply copy it also once just for reference. Now if you refresh this page, you will see that this entire editor will be changed. It will say that, okay, it's not saved yet because I have not saved my work. Let me save it. Okay, so you can see that this editor has now disabled and it is saying that you are currently using Thrive Architect to edit this content. So whatever you write here, it will reflect in that particular page. Okay. So now what we can do, now Thrive Architect is a drag and drop page builder. Now, in that, if you want to write a content, in the right side there is a plus button. You can click on it and you will find there are plenty of elements. Now you have to use those elements actually. So now what are those elements? Let's say you want to add some paragraph, simply add those text. So let's say I have copied a part of content, I want to paste it here. So this is the first paragraph I have added. Okay, now in the right side you just click it, and there are various types of elements there. If you want to add an image, you can click the image. If you want to add a button, you can click the button. So let's say click here. So this is a button, you just click it here. In the left side there are plenty of options. So like small button, medium button, large. So whether it should be a full one, let's say small, full one. Center is fine. Button width is there. What is the target URL? You can put the URL. So let me put the my website URL only. Click on this, no follow. So this way you can add plenty of elements. Okay, now let me let's say I want to add another paragraph. So simply copy it, and now what you can do, you can simply drag and drop it below. So that's what the beauty of this drag and drop editor. So the Gutenberg is also a, you can say, interactive editor. Thrive Architect is also an interactive editor, but with Thrive Architect you will get in fact plenty of beautiful elements. But in Gutenberg you will get a kind of a dull and boring kind of elements. There are also like drag and drop kind of interfaces there, but it's not that much beautiful, or like you can say like visually not appealing. What exactly you will get it here, that is really very nice. So here, sorry, it's blog. Okay, so what I'm talking is there are ready to use blocks are also available. So if you want to put certain types of content on your website, for example, let's say list of steps, so you can simply add it here. So this kind of a block will add. Now what you can do, you can simply edit it. So let's say this is 7 tips to shared hosting. So let's say steps to remember before buying hosting, something you want to put. Now here step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. So this way you can define the step. It will create a beautiful kind of a design. Again go there, click on blocks, and there are plenty of other blocks available. List of steps, then you can say, so you can choose from theme blocks, or you can choose like all the blocks. So all the available blocks will come. You just need to search the template, whatever is suitable, or whatever way you want to add your content, you can choose the block. So for example, you are writing a review or product review, and you want to explain the pricing of that particular product, so you can choose this one. Okay, this is a ready to use template. Now the padding and all those things you can change it from here. Now you just click on it, it will come here. Layout and positioning, see there are 40, so you can make it 0. You can make it 0, so it is, the padding things are changing. So this way you can play around the templates, play around the existing elements, and you can create a comparatively beautiful kind of a post. You can see that this way the post will come. Okay, so there are different types of elements, there are different types of blocks that you can use if you use Thrive Architect Builder, if you use Thrive Architect Editor. Now if you do not want to go into this complexity, then again you can go back to your Gutenberg editor and accordingly use that simple editor. Now what will happen if I click on return to WP editor? Now let me refresh this page once. So I have added couple of you can say elements here. Now if I simply try to go back to return to WP editor, let's see what will happen. See, the entire thing we have created with the blocks, it will come in the classic editor, and it will break down like this. It will break down like this because this kind of structure is not available with Gutenberg. So that's why it will not work. So you have to decide initially, like in what way you will or you want to proceed to create post on your website. If you are using any kind of builder and then you want to use these page builders, or like you want to use this drag and drop page builders to create blog post, then stick to that only, because if you change from again like page builder to Gutenberg, then you will lose all this design and everything whatever you do. Content will be there, but entire structure of the display, visual things, everything you will lose. You have to edit the entire content in Gutenberg, and that will be a very, very hectic process. So that's the reason I'm telling you, if you want to go with, or if you want to create a blog post with the help of Gutenberg, then make your mind and continue with Gutenberg only. If you want to do it with the help of Thrive Architect, then learn how to use Thrive Architect, practice more, and then go with the Thrive Architect. With the help of Thrive Architect, you can really create very beautiful blog post, and these days the demand of visually looking blog posts are very high, and if you can do that, then definitely you can choose Thrive Architect only. Like content structure and SEO wise, there will be no difference, there will be no impact. It's not like if you design with Thrive Architect, like you lose anything, but in fact it will help you, because readers may get engaged with your content. If you provide this kind of structures, then they may love to read the content rather than a plain or simple, like you can say this kind of a boring structure. So you decide it, and accordingly you can choose which editor is perfect for you. So this way you can create your first blog post on a website which is designed with the help of Thrive Theme Builder. I have not go through in depth with either Gutenberg editor or the Thrive Architect editor, because it will be very long. Then in coming days, definitely I will create more videos so that you can understand or you can learn more about Thrive Architect editor as well as Gutenberg editor. So that's it in this video. If you find it useful, feel free to like this video, and if you are new to my YouTube channel, subscribe to this channel, so that whenever I upload a new video, you get the notification immediately. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.